beta plus beta is exactly that, multiplied by sine alpha is equal to AB on its own. The next one I gave you to do gave triangles ABC, ADB and BDC, which is in the horizontal plane, and I asked you to find AC, or rather to express AC in terms of x. Now, in order to do that, what we are going to have to do is we're going to have to look at which triangles we've got information on. Firstly, of ABC, that triangle over there, we've got nothing. But we do have two bits of information, or rather we've got a relationship between that triangle and that triangle, and a relationship between that triangle and that triangle in those two sides. So to get AC, we need those two sides. Remember that ABC is 90 degrees, ABD is also 90 degrees. Angle B is 90 plus x degrees, angle C is 2x degrees. That means that angle D, let's start off by looking at angle D. Angle D, by the way, this is BDC, all in the horizontal plane. BDC is going to be given as 180 degrees minus 90 degrees plus x plus 2x, which is going to be given by 180 degrees minus 90 degrees minus 3x, which is 90 degrees minus 3x. And that is the size of BDC, 90 degrees minus 3x. I don't have any more information about my horizontal triangle. I do have some information though about this triangle over here. Remember that this is a right angle triangle with hypotenuse 2. I'm looking for BD. In fact, I'm looking for more than just BD. I'm starting off by looking for AB. Now, AB is a side on the right angle triangle. 2 is the hypotenuse, and we've got an angle. To this angle, AB is the adjacent side. So AB, or rather cos of x, is equal to adjacent over hypotenuse. That means that AB is equal to 2 cos x. AB is equal to 2 cos x. That's one bit of information. Let's keep that in mind. AB is equal to 2 cos x. So that gives us one little piece of information en route to calculating that side. From this horizontal triangle, the red triangle, BDC, I've only got angles, but I can calculate BD. The way I'm going to calculate BD, let me just write that in. BDC was 90 degrees minus 3x. I need to remember to write these things down. Alright, so we've got two bits of information. We're now looking at the horizontal triangle. Let us get BD in terms of x. We're going to still be using ABD. Now, of x, BD is the opposite side. That means that sine of x is equal to opposite, which is BD, over hypotenuse 2. That means that BD is equal to 2 sine x. Let's put this information down. BD is equal to 2 sine of x. Now I've got side BD here as well as an angle, and I've got another angle, and I'm looking for that side. Look at this. Can't we use the sine rule to say BC over sine of D. Now D we know is 90 degrees minus 3x. That side BC over sine of its opposite angle is equal to another side, or the other side, DC, either DC or BC, or BD, which we have as 2 sine x. So we can say, instead of BD, we can say 2 sine x to give us BD over its sine of its opposite angle, which is sine 2x. That means that BC is going to be given by 2 sine x multiplied by sine of 90 minus 3x. Isn't that the same as cos 3x over sine 2x? And that's what BC is equal to. So we've got BC, and now we've got AB and BC. AB and BC of a right angle triangle. That means that AC, now AC, what is AC of this right angle triangle? Our hypotenuse. That means that AC is equal to square root of side squared plus side squared, which will be 2 cos x squared plus the other side squared, which is going to be 2 sine x. Let me write that out clearer. AC, the hypotenuse, is going to equal square root of AB squared, which is 2 cos x squared, plus the other side squared, which is going to be 2 sine x cos 3x all over sine 2x, all of that squared. Do I need to square this and multiply it out in that? No, I don't. I can leave it in this form. All I need now is one length of, or rather one size of angle x, and I can calculate AC. But this is AC in terms of x. Notice that the only variable we have here is x. I want you to try this for yourselves. Work out what is the value of AC when x is equal to 30 degrees. Have a go at that. And the answer you should get to is that AC is equal to root 3 units. Why? Because if x is 30 degrees, 3 times 30 degrees is 90, cos of 90 is 0, makes that whole thing 0. 2 cos of 30 squared is equal to 3, square root of 3 is root 3. And that brings us to the end of the 8th and final trigonometric tutorial. I trust that by now you are feeling a lot more confident about dealing with trigonometry. And I look forward to seeing you in the next tutorial.